Landmines and jellyfish. Welcome back to Knives, I guess, and I just poured a can of paint stripper in a can of paint. Someone's about to be wrong. But I am very, very, very tardy to this party, but we're going to take a look at the Ontario Rat 2 and what my personal experience with it was like. Before we go into that, I'll apologize for the live stream. Work went into the toilet. Just one of everything went wrong today. So I stayed late, which wouldn't have been a big deal, but instead of closing tomorrow, I'm opening and I got to be there at 2 a.m. So I am, not doing a live stream tonight. I'm going to try again tomorrow, though. So buckle your underwear for that. Hopefully it goes well. But the Ontario Rat 2. Now, this thing has had a ton of hype for a long time, and, it's been recommended more than once by guys in different groups. And, again, it's had a big hype train. So, I finally broke down and got one. Right after I found out they were sold, I went ahead and got one so I could get some of the good stock left before the potential for quality to dip. Because every time a knife company gets bought out, apparently everybody starts complaining about the quality almost immediately. I don't really know the veracity or the validity of those complaints. I haven't really been on the train for something that's been sold like that and then kind of wrote out what happened afterwards. So maybe one of you guys has more experience you can share with me. That being said, if I go for a Rat 1 at some point, I'm sure it's going to be new stock from the new company. And, hopefully the quality's there too. But I carried this for the full week. I gave it the full money. And let's take a look at what we have here first off. You've got your pocket clip. It's tip up, which is the Lord's carry. Or it's tip down. I hate tip down, but we all live in sin. And it's for lefties or righties. And I do like it when guys do this. When they put the mounting points on all four corners, it's even if I don't ever need it for anything, it's just nice to know it's there. I can't really explain it, but it just feels a little better knowing that the pocket clip could be moved if I so desired. So we got that guy right there. I got this one in the olive drab green. It just felt like the right thing to do. I've got tons of black knives and everything else. I was like, you know what? We're going to go a little different. And you got thumb studs on it. Let's flick the stud. And an Aus-8 blade. And this thing is a little under 3 inches long. I still haven't done measurements or gotten specs before I started the video, but that's okay. And made in Taiwan. And this thing carried, and in the waistband, I felt it there. Like, I knew it was there, but there wasn't digging, there wasn't rubbing, there wasn't discomfort. I just knew it was there. So that is not too shabby at all. Pulling it out of the waistband was pretty easy. Sticking it back in there was pretty easy. It wasn't getting pulled out of the waistband when my shirt was coming untucked. It stayed in place very nicely. And, overall, it was a very good experience. It did a good job pulling the plastic off of pallets. You got down to that last layer. It still cut pretty smooth, like that's a good factory edge. I fed it a little bit of cardboard. It blasted through that. It did all the things good. And like it lives up to the hype. This one's really, really good. So let's get a piece of copy paper. Let's see what the edge is like. It's seen next to no real heavy use, so it's still on, a 95% factory edge. But yeah, the factory edge is, just fine. Let's go on the difficult paper that don't like cutting. I borked the second cut, guys. It's always the second cut. I was doing so much better. I got 4 cuts before one of them failed. I'm going to blame my day at work. Yeah, so it's not the cleanest cut through this, but it still cuts it, which is impressive. I find that it takes a really keen factory edge or a really keen edge in general to cut that paper. Again, I don't know what it is. It's really soft. It feels like it's picked up some moisture. I don't know. But it's nice to have it for testing. So this is one. If you don't have one, maybe go ahead and pick one up. See if you can find someone like maybe hit a Blade HQ or something like that. Someone that's had a lot of stock and they're still chewing through it. See if you can get, possibly get one of the older ones. But I don't know about the quality of the new ones coming in since the company got bought. I would assume it's no different, but that's just me. And so yeah, overall, I got a very good opinion of this thing. It lives up to the hype. If you don't have one and you're interested in getting a Rat 2 because it's been, recommended so heavily and carried so much by so many people, I would say it's a safe choice to go ahead and grab one. I definitely enjoy this thing, and it's going to be one of those that I want to reach for, but I have stuff to review. And now that this has been done and I've got this review up, we're going to start carrying the gin and see how that does. I want to get that week under us, and I want to do that live stream because I really, really want to see it handle Cardboard Slayer. So, I can't think of a whole lot to add that hasn't already been said about this by a million other channels. It's just good. It lives up to the hype. It is good. I like it. You know, I'd give this like a 7.5 out of 10. You know, it's above average. You know, there are some things that feels a little bulky in the waistband, and, you know, I'd love to have a back flipper on it. The thumb stud isn't bad, but, you know, I prefer a back flipper whenever available. You know, it's just nothing major on it. Just very, very small complaints that aren't really complaints. It's just a difference in personal preference. So, all that being said, thanks for looking at my crap. Subscribers, you guys are awesome. Y'all keep coming in. I'm so grateful. I appreciate it so much. Comments, I love a little feedback. Let me know what you think about these guys. If you've carried one for a while, or if you're thinking about buying one of the new ones, just, you know, pop it off in the comments. Let's see what everyone's got to say. But all that being said, y'all have a nice day.